I thought I had it all, but dynamics happened, you see.
Yeah.
I did feel betrayed after all I have been doing. At least for a while, Nyano must allow them to suffer. They see what they did, what was wrong.
Our boy is just the person.
I don't know. And it's also surprised how he became president. For faculty, I felt like I'm wasting my time focusing on They can't be telling me about small issues of credit and payment. When we have a chairperson who can go there. And I, for now, even doubt Korea. I must stop focusing on student politics. I must go up.
Yeah.
And do what?
I must go to the shop. And now as we speak, I'm having 100 new messages. They're already crying. I lost tomorrow in the morning. I was up around campus. Everyone was calling me names, laughing. Did nothing.
You know, the one that got me was when they said, yeah, actually deleting the app we buy cars. I was like, hey,
I don't even have a license.
Hi guys, it's your girl Tari here, and we are back with another episode of the Univen podcast. Boo boo boo! And I'm here with.
hey, yo, what's up, everybody? I go by the name Thuto Nje. Yeah, I'm right here on the Univen podcast.
You know what the Univen podcast is all about. It's all about bringing you the gist, the hottest content that you can ever think about. And today we're going to be elevating into the hot topics you can ever think of. The elections, guys.
Exactly, what's trending right now.
The elections. And we also have a very special guest with us today. The drum rolls. Bo, bo, bo.
The one and only
Covered
Madonsela.
Madonsela.
This one is so serious, man. You can tell he's a politician.
Bro. How are you, Covered?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. So today we brought you here because we also want to hear the side of your story about the elections and everything that is being happening. Bro, the first thing that I always wanted to ask you is, how do you feel and what actually inspired you?
Let's start about, you want to ask about how I feel about the outcomes of the SRC elections?
Yeah.
I feel nothing, just to be honest. Everything is fair in politics.
So it's fine, like everything is okay.
Everything is okay. I get it. Elections are all about students.
Yeah.
Students have to democratically elect the person that they want. So
That
if students participated in numbers and they chose the person that they saw as a leader, so I as an individual, I have zero problem with them taking a choice, because I can't be a president of myself. I must be a president for the students.
That is true.
So let's take it a little bit, right? Like how she was saying, how come or how did you become a politician?
How did I become a politician?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You just found yourself in the club and then already you were there.
I don't know. But what I can say is that where I'm from, I can say my parents do participate in politics, but for the other party, by the way. And then when I came here, I took the other direction and joined the EFF.
How did you feel about it? Like the first time when you in there and then you were viewed as a comrade now, like you're part of the campaign now. How did you feel?
When I joined politics or throughout this year?
When you joined the politics, the time you joined the politics, the first time when you joined, like how did it make you feel? How did you get involved with the other comrades and everything?
Oh, it was so simple to get to locate others. I get it, when you are a first year, when you come to university, you get to be assisted by certain individuals.
Yeah.
So me now on my arrival, I was on a communication with someone who's affiliated with the ANC. But when I arrived here, that person abandoned me. And then the people who assisted me are people who are affiliated with the EFF. And then I saw it fit, this is the organization that I must join.
So do you and your parents share the same organization or
No.
different? They're ANC,
The ANC.
That's a rough decision, considering the fact that like you come from a family that is in politics and then you come here and then do something different.
Yeah.
So do your views, or rather the mandate that you have in EFF, still align with whatever that they teach you at home?
There's nothing that they can tell me. Actually, I'm no longer a child. I have to take my own decisions.
I'm in charge, yeah. It's giving that vibe.
Yeah.
So I want to know, when did you join the EFF?
2022.
2022. Okay. And then you took it upon you that, so let me just say from last year, you took it upon you that this year you're actually going to participate for presidency.
No, I don't take it upon me. The people are the ones who have to say, covered, you have to do this and this. I'm not the one. If it next year, they can still tell me the same thing.
So you're still coming back even next year?
I don't know. I will tell.
Time will tell.
Yeah.
So let's take it from like the first campaign, right? You had the first campaign last year, right? And then unfortunately the results didn't come out as how you expected. Before you even
became the face.
Exactly. You didn't become the face of the EFF student command. Somebody else became the face, right? So take us through that transition. How did it happen? How did you feel about everything? And then what made you gain the courage to come again this year?
Last year I was not intending to do it. In politics, there is what we call a faction. A faction is a certain group that has the same, what do we call this, a common understanding. When we are deciding to say, now we want to close the gate, if the faction is saying, no, we're not closing the gate, and the other faction says, we're closing the gate, becomes contrary. But the faction with highest numbers is the one which always wins. My faction was having less numbers, but I could not allow the faction to die because we have few numbers. We had to try. Either way, I knew last year it was never going to happen.
But did you know about the outcomes of the elections this year?
The outcomes of this year, they are very, very different.
Did they surprise you?
I'm still surprised.
We've been seeing posts, your statuses. You've been saying that starting from today, you are going to be helping the students, the 3K students that actually voted for EFFSC. Do you think that is actually a good idea?
Nah, it's just jokes. It's not like we'll be helping them. But at least for a while, we must allow them to suffer. They see what they did, because it was wrong.
Okay.
So,
I mean, they deserve it, man.
No, so like, according to you, right, you feel like at this point, the ruling party is not the one that was supposed to be there. Because how you're saying it is seems like they are not going to work for us.
It's a honest fact. I'm not speaking lies. Check. This person is not even aware on how to handle things. He's still confused, but he's in office. How do you then become a president without knowing which offices you must go to? Firstly, it was just 2 days back, people were crying about Wi-Fi. He did not know who to go to. Then as someone, how do you take a decision to say you want to rule the university without knowing the system of the university? Now I just saw communicate this man saying DSU students will be paid math, and what the DSU students get to be paid on the 15th. This person is totally confused on what he's doing. You get me?
Yeah.
He does not know anything about the system, but yet is the president. Will have a problem.
So what do you think actually made the students to actually decide, alright, this time around we're going with SASCO and not EFF?
Checking the dynamics in previous weeks, we're coming fine, and you will be so certain that EFF is going to come back. The problem started with the thing of the gig that was supposed to happen before elections, and the one that happened at ground one. So SASCO did a propaganda. It was saying EFF was the one which was stopping.
Yeah, it was there on social media.
On social media, but of which it was not true. Those people did not apply for the venue. It was UIGC by itself. Then the problem was when EFF comrades went there to go and observe if it's entering now. You get me?
But along the lines that were being used, right, it was said that some of the people that are within the EFF student command are the one that actually ordered. I think there's even a video of one of the members.
Someone
that,
on
I think
a
it
call.
was, the SG, Secretary General. He was on a call and then doing that thing where these people didn't even book the venue.
Yeah, it's the Secretary General of the SRC. It's amongst him. Nothing must happen in the university without his knowledge. It was not EFF. It was the Secretary General of the SRC.
Oh, so you guys were just trying to tell them that it cannot happen.
We're not there as the EFF. It was the Secretary General of the SRC who was there.
So let's just say that the way you're saying it is more like the only reason why the students ended up voting for SASCO is because they felt like you guys are actually sabotaging them from going to ground one, yes, grooving and all that. That's why they took it outside the main gate. Hey, politicians, bro.
Politics is crazy, man. It's a mind game.
The student politics are I don't know, man. They're brutal. They're somehow very complicated, and we'll never
Never sure of
understand them.
anything, man.
We will never understand them. So, don't you think that the previous president, Ayer, actually like also has an influence on the election results to EFF?
Nah, it does not have the influence.
You think so?
Nah, it didn't. There's nothing wrong. We can't blame him. Because you knew, even yourself, you're not voting for him, you're voting for me. If I had assisted you, you will not be thinking about what Philo did, you will be voting for me.
But on my side, right, I cannot lie. I've seen you assist students a lot of times. I've seen
Many
you
times
communicating with students, and I was very certain. I was actually fighting that you actually win because you're one of the people that have been representing us for the longest time, right? But checking, right, Philosopher was actually representing you guys, which apparently, according to the students, he didn't do well in his term, right?
Yes.
And I believe that you're an opponent. I believe that the reason why you were an opponent, you didn't believe that he was fit even last year. I don't know if you get my view, or you still believe that he was the best president of that time, or did he serve us right?
The thing of saving right, I don't wish to answer. At least yourself, you must come and answer the question.
Yeah. Are you guys friends?
Yeah?
Are you guys friends?
Yeah, we're fine.
You're fine. You're not friends. You're just fine.
Yeah, let's not create the beef ways where there is no oil. You understand?
No.
So it's understandable. But what do you think about the new cabinet, the new party that is actually ruling the campus? Do you think they will do a good job?
By checking, analyzing, I saw the deployment list that they're having, and I can assure you that next year it will be a mess. Starting from January.
I could hear from that side that something is coming.
But as the EFF, we're here to come and assure you that we'll never allow such.
So you're gonna continue assisting the students even next year
Yeah, we'll continue.
to make a good comeback.
Not to make a good comeback. We joined the EFF for the students to come and represent students. We did not join for ourselves. We're doing it for them, even though they did not vote for us, but we'll still be there for them.
I didn't really see the list. Are you also deployed, or?
I don't know.
What's happening? He's not yet out, or is...
It's not yet out, but I don't know.
Who is responsible for the deployment and all that?
Just has to be the one who allocate portfolios to us. Yes. And my name is there to be allocated on cabinet, so we're not sure of the position that I get. But I can tell you that they will never risk giving me a strategic position. They will want to make sure that I'm the most useless person in cabinet.
Like Neomes last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was not his year. It was not his year. That one we won't lie. It was not his year. So are you guys, as the EFFC, are you going to continue assisting students like how you were? Like, are you going to keep on playing the role that you were playing on assisting students, on helping students and everything next year?
Yeah. From Monday, we'll be starting wearing our overalls, going back to the streets. We'll be visiting offices to make sure that the needs of our students are met.
Right. So even if you are not in a position that is that convenient, you can actually make change, right?
Still, even if I get a position, I don't get a position, I always have a way of making things.
So if you were given a chance, what difference would you make?
There will be a huge difference.
We want to hear the difference you will make.
The manifesto is out. It was posted everywhere. Those are the things that we must. So, due to certain circumstances, again, we did not make it.
Yeah.
But at least, since I'm leaving office of the one that I was having, so we are going to make sure that we achieve one last thing, and it's the first thing on our manifesto, which is to make sure that we open registration early before matric results get their result. So as we speak, we're not speaking riddles. On the 25th, we're going to have a meeting. We're going to conclude it, and we'll make sure you guys register early.
I'm glad you took us back to the fact that you are also part of the cabinet, or rather the people that were serving this year in SRC, right? You were the
Secretary of Faculty.
Secretary of Faculty. And people were saying that you're actually not doing your duty as Secretary of Faculty. you were just doing your duty in order for you to find favor in the presidency. You were much focused on the other side rather than your own office. I don't know if that's true or how you can explain what exactly were you doing in the office.
A faculty was a small thing for me to be focusing on. Now I worked with issues broadly, so everything that affects everyone. For faculty, I felt like I'm wasting my time to be focusing on it. They can't be telling me about small issues of credit increment when we have a chairperson who can go there.
They should have placed JSO there.
I have serious things. Hey, the ones that they say management is saying what I say, I'm going there. That's where I want to be. It was like a faculty. The administrator will always say yes to the proposition that comes with with the SRC faculty chairperson. So yeah.
So you believe that you were just not made for that position? You were just there just because you were there, but you were just not made for it.
Yeah. And I, for now, even doubt I must stop focusing on student politics. I must go up.
Yeah.
And do what?
I must go to national.
You have so much confidence in yourself, man.
Leadership. I love that. That's leadership. You see, when we say leadership,
that's exactly
this is what we're talking about. This is what we actually want.
So I want to understand, right? Where exactly did you go wrong with your campaign? Because I saw that you were coming great, but people were actually complaining about the lineup as well. You brought somebody that we didn't know, very Barbie girl. I don't know. Jelly Barbie. What really happened? Were there no finances or
it was a last minute thing?
Exactly. You can't compare EFF Student Command Univen branch with ANC Limpopo province. The competition was quite difficult because as we're competing as a branch of Student Assembly, but they were coming as ANC Limpopo. The whole entire of Limpopo was invested here. You get me? Yeah. That's why they were having everything they would even wish to have. You get me?
That's understandable how the SASCO event went and how yours went and yours ended very early and everything. Like now it's starting to make sense.
Like
everything.
Pushing the button, we didn't enjoy.
Bro, everything like how it went, the
artists and the stage.
Yeah, the staging, the setup and everything. You can literally see where these people were actually like very prepared and they had money for everything, the organizing and everything.
Yeah. So you guys don't really get support from the higher structures, or you just do it within yourselves?
How the EFF Student Command get funding, it's when we are having SRC deployees, the ones who go to SRC, that the ones who take 50% of the money that they get from the SRC, bring it back to the organization. Then we save that money for this kind of time. Yeah.
No, understandable. Now, I also want to highlight some of the facts that I've seen people posting on social media, right? They were saying that it was going to be fair if it was you against ASECO, considering that, okay, I'm quoting, right? It's not my words. Considering that Jeso didn't have any achievement in his time. We didn't see him work as much as you guys did, right? So do you think that if you were against ASECO, you were going to stand a chance?
No, I don't want to speak about if I was going, because I'm not sure. Even this time around, I thought I had it all. But dynamics happened, you see?
Yeah.
Because I thought Covered was going to take the presidency, to be honest. Because I thought maybe students were actually seeing the amount of work that he did from last year, even this year, doing most of the things that were supposed to be done by Philosopher. But most of the updates and everything, we were getting it from him. So we thought maybe everything was going to go well and everything.
I'm feeling pity for this nigga. This nigga's died.
Bro,
he said it himself.
Bro, I was also surprised because the votes elevated, bro.
Yeah.
They went higher than I thought they will.
Changed in the last minute.
Like students just decided to go okay sharp. We're giving Sasko a chance.
Yeah. I was even worried about his emotional state. I was like, Covered is gonna hang himself at this point.
How did you feel, bro, when you saw the results? Like, did you feel any disappointment? Did you feel betrayed or anything?
Yeah, to be honest, I did feel betrayed. I did feel betrayed after all I've been doing. You know. And there are a lot of things that happen behind closed doors that students don't know. The amount of pain and sacrifices that I go through for them to get what they want to get.
Yeah.
But still, they did not appreciate such things happening. And now as we speak, I'm 100 new messages. They're already crying.
They're not getting transport allowance.
They're not getting transport allowance. Then, last time, if it was me, when I used to say you are going to get it when, and I go to finance, they say, you are telling us things that we don't know. We already know. Now, today, it was supposed to be received yesterday. Now, it's difficult. Now, they're starting to realize,
It's getting
we did
real.
a mistake. Now, it's getting real. And the person is talking about math and here. Don't understand what's happening.
And the room allocation as well. Because they are confused. They don't know whether...
He does not understand what's happening. That boy, I don't know. I'm also surprised how he became president. I think he went to my access. He saw the option of a room that is open. Then he thought, that option is open. That's how it happens. Not knowing that the option has been there. It's always open. He went and ran to update students. Then I went and say, you are crazy. Well, that's not how it happens. Housing is the one which get to release those things. And then we were happy. Chairperson Mabena, he went there and inquired. And they told him the same thing. That Jiggy came with something to cover up. You see.
Okay.
Politics is crazy. You start to think of it, it's really crazy. And I do listen to people a lot, right? And I do read comments and whatever a lot, right? And I've seen you, people attacking you, right? Which some of the celebrities or other people that are in a higher position have been complaining, this thing is actually contributing bad to our mental state. And considering the fact that you're also a student, how do you go about it, man? I feel like it's too much. I wouldn't even want to be on that position.
There's nothing too much.
You can handle it.
Can handle it. That's the thing. I lost tomorrow in the morning. I was up around campus. Everyone was calling me names, laughing. Did nothing.
You've already
it's how they wish to see me. I can't change the way they see me.
That's true. You can never change that fact. That one you can't change it.
You know, the one that got me was when they said, actually deleting the app we buy cars. I was like, hey,
I don't even have a license. How can I have that app on my phone?
No one was on. I saw it.
I was like, oh, okay. So that's what you guys do. Is it really true that you guys immediately when you get the position, you think about looting the money or getting the money to yourself?
Buying cars.
There's no SRC member of EFF that have ever bought money from SRC. That money is being fundraised. It goes back to the organization. If there's someone who has a car, surely not from SRC. Let's start with Smiley. Smiley did not buy money because it was on SRC. Smiley was a postgraduate. He was funded by NRM. That's where he got the money to buy a car. Then Chaman was also a postgraduate. He was doing masters. He got money from NRM. That's when he got a money to buy a car. Then there's this thing that is trending, saying philosopher has a car. Philosopher does not have a car. Philosopher is just a 2003. I think that people don't know. Philosopher can't have a car. It's not his car.
So whose car is he driving?
It's from home or his friend. It's not his own. That's one thing I can tell you.
Students, we love saying things that we don't know, eh?
They just
we love saying because we already thought maybe he's eating the money.
We're
and
entitled,
everything.
Honestly.
Yeah, we already made up our minds. Or okay, this is where philosopher is getting the money.
Yeah.
There's no one to take for himself. All the money goes to the organization.
Yeah, that's true.
So, what advice do you have for the students for the coming year? Hey.
I don't have any advice. I think they will see by themselves when January, then they will advise themselves. I'm not a motivational speaker. What do I have to advise for? Only if I was a motivational speaker, that's when I was going to advise those people.
Well, guys, I hope you heard. There is no any advice. There is nothing. So it's up to you guys for what do you decide to do next year. Well, let's hope for the best and let's hope for next year it's gonna be a better year with the party that we've chose to lead us. Wait, guys. Before we officially close, we need to play a little game called
One Must Go.
One Must Go.
You seem nervous, but it's like you're not ready for this.
You okay? You sure? Sure. No hard feelings though. No hard feelings.
It's not personal. So if you're going to mention a person, you must also choose us why that person must go or why that person must stay.
Okay.
You good with that, right?
I'm good.
Cool.
Can I start with the first name or should I start?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
So we need you to actually tell us between Smiley and Chamano, Who must go and who must stay?
The way you're lowering yourself.
It's a tricky one.
Singopati.
I can't decide between Chamana and Smiley.
You have to, man. On this one, you have to. You gotta pardon you on one, but on this one, you have to.
Remember, no hard feelings. No hard feelings.
It's not that deep. You can.
It's not that deep. It's not that deep.
Chamano can go. Next year, you'll get the blue bag.
No, I would say Smiley.
Smiley must go.
Smiley must remain.
Chamano must go.
Why is that, bro?
Hey, reasons are not there. Reasons are not there.
Okay.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's understandable, yeah. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
So between Jesso and Aseko,
They must all go.
they must all go. Reason being?
That is less get fun.
No mercy for any of them.
What they've done, what's special about them? They're special.
Hey,
Hey, my stomach is hurting. I can't say the last word, just say it.
So I'm gonna give you the last pair, right? This one is very simple. Between Issue and Raymond, one must go.
Oh, Moreno, it's issue, eh?
Why Issue, man?
That boy is just the person. Yeah.
You can't compare Raymond with that boy. Take us serious, man.
So why does Raymond stay?
Stay. Oh, why does Raymond stay? Raymond is a hard-working leader and is someone who's committed and to what he's doing. Just unfortunate on how things turned out, but yeah, Raymond can't be competitive. I will even choose him between Jesso and Aseko. Yeah, he will be deserving to remain.
You really hate these people. You don't want anything to connect you with them.
At least if they were useful for once, I will choose them, but
They're not.
just people.
Do you think they will be this time or they will still not be useful?
They will be useless even when they are going now. The process that they will be allocated, both of them, useless. How can you put two headless chicken in the same thing? There will be no direction.
Hey man. I think the conversation is officially closed. I think
To close.
Well, that's it, guys. I don't even know what to add, what to reduce. You heard it from, the one and only covered Madonsela, one of the people that was contesting for presidency. Unfortunately, didn't come out victorious, but he's one of the hardworking people that we know within the university or within the political state of the university. But from me to you, don't forget to subscribe on our channel, follow and share. Make sure that it reaches your friends, your family, even somebody that you don't know, a stranger. Just make them subscribe to this channel. I'm out.